Hello everybody, I'm Simon Leach. I'm here in Spain and we're going to just touch upon kneading clay. Kneading clay, that is the Japanese way, spiral kneading. It's what I do and what we've always done in our family, and I found it to be the best way of kneading clay. So take yourself a lump of clay, preferably not too hard, not too stiff, because if it's too stiff you'll find it very hard, difficult to knead. So just take a lump of clay, not too big either, otherwise you'll murder yourself. So right, put that on the bench there. I'm just going to adjust the camera now down so you can see a little bit more, and a bit more detail, and capture my hands, as it were, detail of the, sorry about this rather amateur camera shooting, but there you go. Right, now I put my left foot forward, okay, like that, and I use it. Okay, put your hands on the clay like this, grip the clay, and then just develop this sort of rocking motion like this, putting your weight onto your front left foot. Now apply pressure down into the clay like this with relatively straight arms, so the thrust is coming down from your shoulders. This is not something you're doing like this, you know, with our wrists. Alright, this is a definite thrust down from the shoulders, weight coming down, transferring the weight over to the front left foot, directly applying. Okay, alright, in this way we're using our body weight to assist in the process, so it's not all just. I'm not actually exerting very much pressure to do this. Now you can see what this is doing is creating this spiral effect, because this here, where my hands are clamped onto it like that, is going round like this. This is like a sort of well, in Spanish we call it a molino, it's a twisting here, so the clay is feeding in from underneath here into this. This is like the machine here, this section, and it's being compressed here, you see. And each time you do it, another fold comes over like this. Okay, so there we go. Now on the underside of that, it's pivoting here on this corner. So it's being pushed down, and then it's being brought back up onto its base there, and then pushed down again, and then back up and pushed down again. It's not easy to start with, and one thing you'll notice to start with is that your arms and your wrists and your hands are not used to doing this, so you're using new muscles, if you know what I mean, which to start with might be a bit irksome, but you develop the few muscles that you need in the right places there. And another thing, another good tip, when you're kneading, knead onto a fairly solid surface. I tend to like to knead on a wooden surface. Some people knead on a tiled surface. You may find that the more shiny the surface is, the more tendency for the clay to stick to it, which sometimes is a bit of a nuisance. So wood is actually, in my opinion, wood is the best, but just make sure that your kneading bench is a stout and sturdy affair. Okay, now as I do this about approximately 100 times, and after I've done it 100 times, I wind it up, as you'll see me doing now, into a cone like this. Okay, now that is ready for balling up or doing whatever we like. Okay, keep practicing.